Hi all, this is Dr. Sage Breslin and this is Wisdom Wednesdays, my special series on my journey with cancer. Whew. So this is video number 27. I had to skip last week because I was at my nadir, that's what they call it, and I wasn't capable of much. I happily posted just a picture and a few words, but it has been a really, really challenging week. I have learned a lot about what it means to not be in control, what it means to not be in control of my body at all, what it means to, make progress in an area and feel great for a minute and then turn around and be obliterated. I went into this journey for bone marrow transplant with a little bit of information. I read the whole book. I read books by other people. I studied the pamphlet from the hospital, right? I talked to all my doctors, my team. I had to sit through, probably 6 hours of classes before beginning. And, so I would say I had an understanding of what to expect. I did not. It's not true. And I'm blown away about how very little I knew about this process and about really what it would entail. Maybe to give you a few examples, after the stem cell transplant, I had the following day, I actually felt fine, felt okay, squinchy here and there, but felt okay. But second day, started to notice some of the effects of the melphalan, which is the marrow killer chemo. And, by day 3, those were well in. I was still trying to walk around the unit, but not feeling good. By day 3, post-transplant, they call them plus days. So plus 3, I was realizing that I was having a lot of physical pain. And many of you know that I can't take opiates of any kind. I'm deathly allergic, and the deathly allergic looks like my heart just stops. It's a weird, rare side effect that, there's probably 0.00005% of the population who consume opioids experience. And I'm that special girl. Get to have all those special symptoms. And so it's just off the table. So if I have pain, I've got warm packs, I've got ice packs. I can't take Advil or Tylenol because those things can mask fever, and post-transplant, that's a no-no. So really not a lot to manage my pain. And as more time went on, that became much more difficult, much more challenging, to the extent that I had 2 days in a row where I didn't sleep at all. And that made life more difficult. And so they started me on some gabapentin to see if they could help move things along and allow me to be more comfortable. And also started using a kind of around-the-clock Benadryl to see if they could force my body to sleep, which happened eventually, but it happened during the day. So then, for those of you who have had babies, I got upside down. So I was sleeping during the day, awake all night, and the pain is worse at night. So the awake at night was like the worst ever thing. But, what do you do? What do you do? So today is plus 12. I'm staring at it. I think that's right. Plus 12, plus 13, I think, actually. Somebody has not changed that on my unit board. And I, can share that the pain is getting a little better. The pain was not something I ever expected or understood. It just wasn't in the equation. Nobody told me. So now I am having a small side effect, not really small actually, where I am a bit of a stumble bum. I can't make my legs and feet move the way they should, and nobody has been able to explain that to me so far. They are hoping that it's just an effect of the Benadryl, or even potentially of the gabapentin, which it should not be. It feels super neurological, but I am not diving into a wheelhouse that doesn't belong to me. But it is scary. It is a feeling of being incapable of having control over my own body. And, you know, here I came and walked in here, you know, in tennis shoes, and I'm, you know, if they release me soon, I'll be walking out of here with a walker because I can't walk on my own. And that's unsettling. So I am just trying to stay focused on what I can do and staying positive and doing everything I can for my body, whether that is sleeping or staring at HGTVs. I could tell you, I'm ready to fix up the house now, except I won't be doing it on my own. I think I've probably, you know, maxed out the number of hours anybody should watch HGTV, but it's been a great blessing for me because I can't really stand watching anything else right now. So that is my journey, and I have felt so much support from all of you. It's been interesting, these sleepless nights. I have people who are sending me Reiki, who are sending me prayers, and I can feel them. And it's amazing. And, you know, then during the day, all these other people sending me words of wisdom and resources and their joys. That's very loud, I know, but it's the heater for my bed, which is one of the things that keeps the pain down. I have a special bed. So I just want to thank you so much for being part of my tribe, for following along with me, and, you know, to encourage all of you to really, and I know this has been the week of gratitude, but really examine what you're grateful for, because I probably didn't go into enough detail. I learned, you know, over the last 2 days, just to be grateful for the ability to rise out of the bed. And, you know, having been paralyzed before, that gratitude was sitting just below the surface for me. I never ever wanted to feel that way again, but here it is. So I'm taking it in hand, I'm appreciating it, and I'm encouraging you to appreciate the really basic foundational things that you can be grateful for. And don't forget, you know, don't take those for granted, because one day you might wake up and they might not be there. So I am Dr. Sage Breslin. This is Wisdom Wednesdays, video number 27. Thank you so much for being part of my tribe and being on this journey with me. And I look forward to the video next Wednesday. Hopefully it will not be from this vantage point. All right, bye.